Hey, come get in and look at this. These fish are amazing. Whoa, 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 what are you doing?
Yeah, come on, Gabe, you know you can't.
No, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get you in here.
I don't like snakes. What are you doing? Oh my God. No, hold on to it. What is he doing? He's gonna eat you, Bree. Get away from it. Why would you turn this thing loose in the pool with us?
She's big and scary looking, but she's a sweetheart, man. She's an albino Burmese python. Now, I know you got your hands on some wild ones out there in the glade. This girl's a sweetheart.
I touched something. Oh my God, get it away.
You don't care at all, man. Why are you acting so silly? You got to get up there and touch that snake now.
I have no interest in
You
touching
got
that
it.
snake.
Come on. You're messing with rattlesnakes. You can check out our python.
I am. I'm filming it.
So,
This is so cool.
isn't that cool? And you see, she's super docile. So this is the difference between.
Wait till she warms up and gets acclimated. Then
well,
she's probably going to eat us.
She's actually used to this kind of treatment. You wouldn't want to do this with a wild Burmese python. But I'll show you something real quick. What you need to know is she's actually going to be shedding soon. You see her eyes, they're fogging up. So she's actually going into shed. Most snakes, when they get into shed, they get more aggressive because they can't see. But she's being a good girl. So we're lucky.
You should have waited till I got out to tell me that.
This is so
She just wants to rest. It's all good.
Holy Lord.
You're a good girl. Come here. Now, you know, the story behind the snake is it was surrendered to me because the person who had it could no longer just care for it, man. It got too big. He was in poor health and, man, couldn't lift the snake anymore. So here in Florida, as you guys know, if you follow Blue Gabe, you guys know that the Burmese python's invasive. This animal's an albino, so if it were born out in the wild, chances of this animal making it to this size pretty slim because it doesn't have good coloration. You know, it's not camouflaged properly. So I use her here at Camp Kenan. She's my ambassador animal. I let people know, probably not the best pet snake to have, but certainly a beautiful animal. But like we said, they don't belong in Florida, so we got to pretty much kill on sight when it comes to Burmese pythons down in the glades.
You didn't tell me nothing about putting a snake in the pond.
Well, how am I going to let you just come to my pond and look at fish when you're at a reptile camp?
I was wanting to look at fish.
No, dude.
Y'all, what in the heck do you think about that? We're here at Camp Kenan's house. He's also a big YouTuber, and I'm gonna sit down and talk to him for a bit, but don't go anywhere because that giant snake ain't the only interesting thing here. He's gonna break out some crazy stuff. And Bree, she's definitely lost her mind. That's, oh my, I just got nauseous thinking about it. The snake got on her neck, y'all, and she sat there and took it. So here's Camp Kenan, a good friend of mine.
What's going on?
Y'all saw us build this pond when we built Robert's pond. They also built this pond at the same time. I'm pretty sure I put some video of me bringing the big rocks over
man.
here.
It was
so let's sit down and
help.
talk. All right, tell us some facts about Camp Kenan.
All right, well, my name's Kenan Harkin, and I moved down to Florida in 2004 because I hated being cold, and I wanted to raise my animals outdoors. Reptiles, as you know, love Florida. So I got here and just started building and started working with some really cool organizations that help protect some of these animals. I work locally with Bush Wildlife, which is a great facility out there in Jupiter, and whenever they have an exotic reptile that doesn't belong in Florida, they contact me, and if I can help them out and
take and house the animal. Like we took Buttercup, she's an ambassador animal.
Who is Buttercup?
Buttercup's that big old python you were swimming with there, pal.
Lord.
That's Princess Buttercup, man, like the Princess Bride. So she's a cute girl. I kept her because I figured she'd be a really interesting animal to teach people about and why they don't make good pets and why it's important we don't let those animals out into the environment where they could do a lot of damage to the ecosystem.
I could have done without Buttercup being in the pond with us. But we're gonna walk around here in a minute, talk about his channel. My kids are coming. My mom picked the kids up for school today. They're coming. We're gonna let Bree get her hands on some of these awesome reptiles. Y'all tell me this isn't one of the most dream come true ponds ever. Big shout out to the pond guy, Greg Whitstock. He's who also built Robert Deer Meat for Dinner's pond. Don't go anywhere because the next thing you see might be as crazy as Buttercup. I want to see Bree wrestle, what's his name, Winky?
Winky? No, Slinky.
Slinky.
Come on, Slinky's like the most famous lizard on my channel, man. We'll go right to Slinks. There he is. That's Lumpy. Lumpy the sulcata tortoise.
Look at Lumpy.
Lumpy's convalescing, man. He was injured a little while back and he's almost back to 100%. So I'm real happy about that. That's a sulcata tortoise. He's a boy. You can tell because of those big, giant projections underneath his neck on the shell. So that's Lumpy, my oldest
Lumpy.
tortoise.
It sounds like Luke's been naming your animals.
Well, you know,
Lumpy, Slinky, Dumpy.
well, we got a theme here. Ends in Y. We got Pinky, Slinky, Lumpy. Come on in. You're not afraid of a lizard, are you?
No,
Good.
Not near afraid of a lizard as I am you putting a python in the pond with me.
Check it out. Slinky, come here.
Everybody loves a Slinky. What if we threw a live chicken in here?
Oh man, it wouldn't last long.
He would eat it?
He would eat it for sure. Yeah. I'm a softie though, dude. We'd have to pre-kill that sucker.
Now why are you so fascinated with this stuff?
Me?
You weren't worried when that snake got up on your neck?
I mean, I wasn't hoping that it'd do that, but it was so cool.
Heck with that. Look at this cute little bugger. Hey, buddy. I'm sure a lot of y'all are wondering why Bree's been on my channel so much. She's not only an awesome person, an amazing person, but her channel just got monetized and we're about to push it because she does things on kayaks and paddle boards that most men don't do in boats.
Check it out. So we got some prepared food here for Slinks. I'll bring him up with you. Come here, buddy. Come here. He gets all loose and excited, but he's pretty gentle. See? Right like that.
Bree.
What is it?
This is actually called crocodile diet. This is what they use in alligator farms. They feed the gators this stuff, and he's a carnivore as well. So it's good for him. So you just plop it in the water and he goes to town.
How old is he?
Slinky's about 6 years old. They'll live to be about 25, 30 years old. He was also someone's pet in Atlanta, but was getting too big, so they had seen my YouTube channel, and they were like, man, you'd give him a better home than our apartment. And so that's what happened. Come on in.
Now what are these?
These are Cuban rock iguanas, and they're two of my favorite animals here at the camp. I've had them here since August of 2004. They've been living in this cage since they were about that big, dude. So Guapo and Lola are as close to scaly dogs as you're gonna get. They're like the Flintstones dogs,
Look
man.
at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
They're talking to each other. So this is my male.
He's probably saying attack Blue Gabe when he ain't looking.
Nah, man, these two are herbivores. They're from the island of Cuba. You'll find these animals. Every island in the Caribbean has a species of rock iguana or terrestrial iguana. So in Dominican Republic and Haiti, they've got the rhinoceros iguana, Jamaican iguanas in Jamaica, but they're all collectively some of the most endangered lizards on earth, man. But we got two of them here. And you can see they're just characters. And when you give them a good scratch, go ahead there, Bree. Give her a scratch. She'll just love you forever. They love a good scratch.
Long time.
Yeah. And here's something else random that a lot of people don't know about lizards. I like to just impart a little wisdom. And if you guys look right on top of their heads, you see that right there? That is a third eye.
What?
Yes.
What do you
so
mean?
that is an actual eye with a lens. It doesn't see, but it does sense light and dark, and it senses hot and cold, and it goes right to the brain, and it helps these cold-blooded animals regulate their body temperature. So if Guapo is too hot, that's going to tell him, and he's going to get into the shade. It's
What's
just a way
this?
that it goes.
Why are you
look out.
sneaking up on me?
Oh, look out. Now, hold on, Blue Gabe. Those are the Chinese box turtles, and there's one in here that has a fetish for toes. Every time I come in, you're gonna get nibbled on. Look over here to your right.
Back up, Slinky. I gotta
Just
come
walk
by.
right past him.
Will he bite you if you scratch his head?
No, just go down right here. Go ahead, give him a scratch.
No, I'm good. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Gabe.
I catch big alligators. That's my comfort zone, okay? Have you seen some of the big alligators I catch?
I've seen the big alligators. Yeah, I'm jumping gators too, man.
Yo.
Watch your head, buddy.
Yo, I am not 1 ounce scared of the biggest gator that swims, but other reptiles and snakes, ugh. You guys got to check out, look at this turtles all Brody. Y'all got to check out Kamp Kenan's channel. I'll have everything. There's so much stuff here I could make a 6-hour video. So I'm going to show you a few more things. If you want to see the rest of what Kamp Kenan has, go over here to his channel. He does all kinds of stuff in that pond with animals, big reptiles. How big was that boa you had, or python?
Yeah, we had an anaconda that was about 17, 18 foot anaconda in there, which is an aquatic snake from South America.
Yeah, no. But
Yeah, no.
if you want to see all the crazy stuff he does, I'm going to start bringing the boys, Luke and Jake, out here too, make them do jobs for Kamp Kenan to earn the right to be able to be here.
Well, I'm hoping that we're going to do some collaborations down the road too, because we're making a gator pond out back, and I'm definitely going to need your help, bud.
I think he's talking about my machines here. Definitely a good collab. All my audience loves to see me run my machine, so hey, we'll be doing that for sure. Look at this big joker. Look at this huge thing.
Oh my God.
Come on in now. This is these are the, I would say the Glimmer twins, but there's 3 of them. These are some amazing animals. So we've got an Aldabra tortoise right here, Nostradamus. You could give him a scratch. He'll love you forever. Go ahead, scratch him right there. He'll
Bree's
stay
in
like
heaven. She'll come out and work for you. She can pet. Look at this big joker.
that. Yep, and that's Darwin. That's my big Galapagos female. That's a Galapagos tortoise there, Gabe.
She's got to weigh 40 or 50 pounds now.
Oh, 40 or 50. Try 350 at the last weigh-in. So the funny thing about her is, again, she belonged to a dentist in Marin County, California. He passed on. His wife couldn't handle taking care of this big old animal. I flew from Florida to Marin County, got to San Francisco Airport. We built a big old crate, put that animal in the crate, and I flew her home on a Delta flight. And I'll tell you what, man.
That's pretty awesome.
It was amazing. We flew her home during that polar vortex, so I was a little worried she was going to freeze to death, but she did good. And I've traveled many, many years flying all over. When I flew with her, it was like the best first-class treatment I ever had in my life. People were bugging out that I actually had a giant tortoise. So I got on the plane first, got off the plane first, went on the tarmac, watched them load and unload her. It was really amazing. So she's just a special animal. This animal here, 25 years old, so she's got a long life to live.
I hope y'all are enjoying this. The boys are on their way here. We're going to get back in the pond with the big snake. Hey, this is just what we do. Next, we're going to be offshore kayaking with Bree. Next, I don't know what we're doing, but it's going to be awesome. How y'all like my new truck? Big shout out Paul Thigpen, one of the coolest salesmen's car dealership owners on the planet. I just wish he didn't make me work so hard to earn this big truck. That's just teasing. Y'all give Paul Thigpen a shout out. If you need a new vehicle, he will deliver it to you. Ain't no doubt he'll beat anybody's price. Hey, and I'm not saying that because he's my friend. I'm saying that because it's the truth. Lukey, you're not scared?
No. Come here.
That's going to be my future YouTuber.
That's
right
what
there.
I like to see, man.
Go for it, Luke.
Come on, Bobby. Let's go.
Bree will hold you. Go.
I got you, bud.
Good boy.
It's cold, right?
This is awesome, man. It's really cool to see when kids aren't scared. And of course, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't let these boys be in here without me. But this snake is, I'm going to be in between the boys and the snake. Go ahead. You can give a touch right back by here where my thumb is. Go ahead, touch right back there, buddy. All right? Very good. See, she's not slithery.
Oh,
Or
Grandma's
slimy.
gonna kill us when
No.
Wait till your mom sees this. Now, before any of y'all start in on me with my kids, Kenan is a professional. Like, not a little bit, is the best of the best. When y'all watch his channel, you're going to learn and see he knows these snakes in and out.
You pay for me.
Can I talk for a second, Luke? Anyhow, these kids were never in any harm. This snake's gentle. You saw it all up on Bree's neck, which is still giving me the creeps. I'm going to put the camera down. We'll be back in a second.
I'm gonna get a snake. In a pot.
Here, you hold that side. Thank you.
Now, how old do you reckon this snake is?
She's 8 years old and about 13 foot. She could potentially get closer to 18 foot, but
You're acting like she's heavy.
she's real heavy. She's about 90 pounds. And it's not like a normal weight too. It's all over the place. She's a wet noodle. I'm putting her away, Betty.
Luke, you want to grab the tail?
Luke, you gonna help me grab the tail, Bubba?
Tail here?
Well, get over here, Luke.
I'm aboard the train. I'm aboard.
Oh, by the snake train. Choo-choo.
I got him to your shoulder.
Sure do. Oh, you guys are big help. Thank you.
If you guys don't like this video, I don't even know what to tell you. What an honor to come here and be able to swim and interact with that huge animal or huge reptile. What can I say? I'm sort of speechless. We'll see y'all in a minute. Where'd you come from?
I don't know.
Go down there and see those beautiful fish.
Pull the strap up.
Look how many there are.
I'm gonna be.
Hey, cutie.
They sound like a human. They go like.
All right, y'all, I know you already seen the big tortoises, but the boys hadn't seen him yet. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like all my videos. I know I go in one direction and then I go to the other direction, but I'm going to keep y'all confused. I'm going to keep y'all guessing. Bree and I are going to do some awesome offshore kayak fishing, some awesome inshore paddle boarding. Jake and I are going to do a bunch of stuff with Luke. Hey, right now we're going to end this video. We got one more good one to go, and then I'm leaving to go do one last big gator hunt. I got to kill 6 big gators in a row with some awesome people. So, hey, it's been real. It's been fun. Check out Kamp Kenan. Check out Bree's new channel. I'm going to have everything to her new channel in the description below, and we're going to be doing some awesome stuff. But, like I always say, all good stories got to come to an end, and right now, we're getting the heck out of what?
Out of shape.
Out of shape. Out of here.